is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel when the grind is real. Okay, you know how we spend an hour of gameplay on this thing, and that's something that we got. Look, we got to talk about this one. All right, on Grand Theft Auto 6, what is the grind fitting to be like? All right, now that might be something that they may just have to fix, you know, like, and it's not a thing of that you want to fix, because 100% they want people to play their game as much as possible. But check this out, many of us only got an hour, a decent hour a day, and you'll be lucky if you get that. Where is that they want us to go ahead and crank out as much time as it comes to deliver, and how it used to be when we had to deliver, not even just to deliver, but before we had, and this is where some of the OGs, before we even had workers that help us with the crates, we had to run them things by ourselves. Okay, so that grind right there is from the original grinders, if y'all know that. And there wasn't as much businesses as there was then that make that kind of slightly passive income, or you make it right then and there, and then you pretty much go on. So I am curious to know what is, or how much time are we gonna have to invest to actually make some type of dent of making money in the game. Because let's be fair, like, if you ain't putting in at least, especially in today's games, at least if you're not putting in streaming hours, you're pretty much not going to get as much as you may get out of the game, or be able to afford things in the game, just in the game, unless they're going to be on some pay to play type of thing, which they just might be on some pay to play kind of thing. Because it's not like we ain't gonna act like the gaming industry ain't what the gaming industry is. I don't think Rockstar will be on something like that, but I do believe that it's in the air, because that's something that we all, you know, need to get the most from our gameplay. Because I like that. Look, I like to get I just like to play, okay? I just like to play, and I just got some things on my mind. It ain't nothing crazy. I'm hoping I could get to a point where I can stream and play for numerous hours and chat it up. But the reality is, a lot of us don't have that type of time. Like, I get through an hour of gameplay, and it shows. I try to show you when I play, but most of the time I'll play that bit and I'm pretty much done for the day, because you're just busy throughout the day. Some of us have, you know, for the most part, most of us have jobs, you know, probably have a family that we got to take care of. And unless the game is paying your bills, well, you're pretty much screwed on how much you may have to invest. And even with that, and that, I think that may be even a bigger thing, where you get paid to play. You may be making profit off your gameplay. Profit to pay. Like, I think that may be a thing that they may potentially have, where it won't be like, you know, anything crazy where you could go ahead and run missions and transfer that to your bank account. I mean, that would be lovely. A lot of people be playing the game, but I do believe that it will be something that, you know, you get goods in the game to make up time. So therefore you make it quality time of when you play, that when there's events and things going on, that you can get things in game that can be something of the same, probably like credits, not the money, but credits that you can have in the game that would be actual real dollars, that if they were real dollars spent, you could get type of credits from selling, you know, merchandise or materials or cars or any exotic things that you may get that comes in a once in a blue moon. I don't know. I think they're going to really have to do something to really make that gameplay of, you know, spending 3 hours to 6 hours of playing just to make almost just $1 million. Like, to make $1 million in Grand Theft Auto 5, you're at least spending at least a minimum of 45 to an hour just to crank out a heist to get you know, $1 million. And that's $1 million. Now, you could run other missions, you know, if you're really strategic with it. You could run other missions and therefore get the most bang for your buck, which I think that's the best way to probably want to consider doing that. You know, only run the heist when your boys is on to make it go that much faster. You know, when you're doing it solo, it's going to take you a lot longer. And a lot of people, let's be honest, that when we play Grand Theft Auto 5, we lost a lot of friends. And we are playing now a lot of solo. As you can see, I'm playing solo. A lot of my friends don't play anymore. Where they're waiting for the new Grand Theft Auto 6, and for some odd reason, they think that it ain't going to be another grind, just like how this is. They're going to play it for a little bit, find out that, oh my goodness, you could do a lot in this game, and find out that they ain't going to do nothing. Because you definitely going to want to set some goals on how you want to go ahead and make some money. But let me know what y'all think. What y'all thoughts? Do y'all think they're going to trim it up with gameplay to make sure that we get the most of our gameplay of the time that we can play? Or do y'all think they're just going to be like, you know what, screw it. We want y'all playing our game. So therefore, if you're going to want some money and you want to be relevant in the game, you're going to have to grind it out. Let me know what y'all think, man. We out.